Hey, what's going on YouTube? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Scattered Brilliancy. My name is Travis, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing the movie When the Bough Breaks. That is the whole name of the movie, right? Yeah. So I literally just got back from the movies from seeing When the Bough Breaks. And let me preface by saying I'm coming out of a cold right now. So if I sound different than I usually do, that's really what's going on right now. So me and my wife just got back from the movies. We went out to eat and then went to see When the Bough Breaks. So expectations before going to the movie, I honestly wasn't really sure, and I'm gonna try to do this review without any spoilers. So if the title says no spoilers, that means that I literally didn't do any spoilers. But if it doesn't say that, I'm probably gonna spoil some at some point or another in this video. So I'll give you a heads up though. Seeing the trailer for the movie, I knew I wanted to see it starting off, but I heard people saying that it was just another remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, which I never saw. I kind of tried to research what that movie was about, but it wasn't a movie that I ever saw. And I noticed that the color starts changing on here, so it's a lot going on. But I didn't know if it was a remake or not. It wasn't a movie I saw, but I knew that I wanted to see it. Wanted to support black films and wanted to go see it tonight on opening weekend, which was, surprising for myself because I can't think of the last time I went and saw a black movie when it first opened up on the weekend because, black people, I love y'all, but, y'all do the most in the movies. And I have to say I'm very proud. I'm very proud of all of the African Americans that were in the movie theater with me tonight because they for the most part, they stayed quiet the entire movie up until, like, the end when it started getting, like, turned. Then that's when they started getting a little loud. And even when they got loud, I was okay with it. But getting back on track, the movie stars Morris Chestnut, Regina Hall, and a new actress by the name of Jazz Sinclair. They're pretty much the main three characters of the whole film. And what the story is about a couple named John and Laura. John is a lawyer. Laura is a chef. And they're married and they have been trying for a long time to get pregnant. They unfortunately have had 3 miscarriages. And Laura is down to her last embryo, so they've decided to go with a surrogate to, try to carry that last embryo and hopefully have a child. And in the beginning of the movie, they find the surrogate that they want to go with, and that is a character by the name of Anna, played by Jazz Sinclair. So when I saw the trailer, I was like, I really hope that they did not tell the whole movie in this trailer, because that's one thing that really pisses me off when I go to see a movie and the trailer has already given everything away. But then I think movie studios have to be also careful with that, because if it looks like you gave the whole movie away, people may not want to go. But I will say for this movie, they did not give everything away in the trailer. The trailer definitely gave a idea of what was going to happen, but they didn't give everything away. And I'm liking the fact that black filmmaker, I don't know if it's a black filmmaker who made this, I'm not going to say that. Who made this movie? I'm happy to see thrillers with African American cast. The last one I saw was the one with Taraji and Idris. What was that? Don't Open the Door. The Neighbor, I don't know, something. Y'all know what movie I'm talking about. That was the last one I saw. So, I was excited to kind of see this. And I like thriller, suspense type movies. And I will say the movie didn't necessarily keep me, like, on the edge of my seat until at the end, obviously. They took a decent amount of time building up to the climax and, taking their time. And it was well-paced getting to it. I do not feel like the movie at any point was dragging or the storyline was dragging. I feel like in order to make us feel the way that we felt at the climax, the movie needed to tell the story leading up to that point. And going back to the fact that the trailer didn't tell the whole movie, I had an idea in my head about what I thought was going to happen in the movie. And I was happy that, like, halfway through the movie, I started getting confused because, my idea of what I thought was going to happen wasn't what was actually happening. And I had to lean over to my wife and say, did I miss something? Because this is not happening the way that I was thinking it was happening. It's because I came in there with a preconceived notion about what I thought, it was going to be about. I have to say that the writing of the movie was done very well. The acting was very well as well. Jazz Sinclair played Cuckoo very well. I love seeing Regina Hall play. I'm trying to think what's the last thing I saw her in. I guess Think Like a Man's probably like the last thing. I think I've seen her in more comedies than anything else. So it was good to see her in this type of role, which was more dramatic and she had to show emotion. It was good to see her in that. Morris, I think the last thing I saw him in, my wife watches Rosewood all the time, so that's the last TV show. But the last movie I saw him in may have been The Best Man Holiday. But he played his role well. The movie was also pretty realistic. I don't think that there was anything that happened in the movie that I was like, now come on now. Like, aside from the natural things that have to happen, to build suspense and all that kind of stuff, I think everything that happened pretty much made sense. See, the hard thing about doing these reviews is trying to talk about the movie without giving stuff away. So let me figure out what else I can say, because then I'm just going to go ahead and start talking about the stuff. Am I done talking about all the stuff that's non-spoilerish? And for the people who are going to have to click off of this movie before you, click off of this video before you go see the movie, I would say definitely go see it. It was very entertaining, and it was a good story. It was a good story. I enjoyed and had a good time watching the movie. So kudos to the cast, production, crew, anyone involved in making the movie. It was good. Now I'm about to talk about stuff that happened in the movie. So if you don't want to know about stuff that happened in the movie, go ahead and click off now. Okay, so what really threw me off was the fact that it was all a scam. That everything that this girl was doing was a scam, and the character that wasn't really that involved. Are you in the room right now? Have you been crawling in the whole time? I was like, what is that noise? So my wife was like crawling into the room. You could have just walked. But I knew something was gonna happen with her fiance, but I did not know that they were both gonna be in cahoots, to try to scam this couple into, taking this baby and trying to use the baby for money and all of that kind of stuff. So that was I don't think that was considered a twist, but that was something that I was not expecting, that I was happy to see in the movie. So like I said earlier, the movie made sense. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never wanted to see a pregnant woman get her tail whooped, but this was one of those moments where I wanted to see a pregnant woman get her tail whooped. But the fighting scene between, the lack thereof, between Regina Hall and Jazz was very anticlimactic, but I think that was because the character was pregnant, and you can't really expect a pregnant character and another character to be, in a physical altercation. So, it makes sense that there was no, fists and bowls being thrown. And honestly, I was a little concerned after the first climax, I guess, because I would say that there were, more than one, maybe. Because after the first one and, what she did to Regina Hall and what happened after that, I was just like, that's it? I know that can't be it. And my wife was like, I think something else gonna happen. And she was right. Something else did happen later on in the movie, which was kind of like a second climax. The black people, obviously, they started getting loud when Regina Hall was taking way too long at the end of the movie to, do what she was doing with that car. People was like, and even got mad at Morris Chestnut for what he was trying to do with that thing in the kitchen. Yeah. I don't even feel like doing this review no more. My head is hurting. All in all, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Y'all should make sure you go out and support it. This review is going up ASAP, so go see it. Go see it. It's a fun time. Go see When the Bough Breaks. And don't think about comparing it to anything. Just go and enjoy the story for what it is. And think twice when you think about getting a surrogate. Talk to y'all later. Bye.